Another Trump YMCA dance is another dub for us. What's up, everyone? Base Polls back at it again. And today we're going to be just uncovering Adin Ross's new historic stream with President Donald Trump. An all-time stream, most viewed stream of all time. And before we get into this and how it affects the polls, please give a like and subscribe for more election content because it's only going to get crazier from here. So I believe yesterday, about 2 days ago, Adin Ross had just done a live stream with President Donald Trump just to kind of talk about all the events that have gone on in the past, assassination attempt, current state of affairs, future moving forward. And he had 580K live viewers. I remember I was actually at work and I was just putting on some music and I see Adin Ross's live. It's on YouTube and it's pretty insane to see what's been going on, and with just, I guess, Twitch streamers, YouTubers, and we've seen this as a reoccurring trend. Actually, just look at Logan Paul. We have Logan Paul right here. We had the golf tournament with Bryson, and then now final live stream that was just done with Adin Ross. I mean, this has been a reoccurring trend. These streamers, YouTubers, they all have large audiences, millions of subscribers, and of course Gen Z is a huge proponent of that audience, so there's no doubt about it that Trump is definitely targeting that subset of the demographic. It's the future of America. He has to, and it's pretty smart on his point. And we got to remember, Trump was really one of the first proponents of social media. He was the first one to use Twitter, actually, when no other politician really would. I mean, Twitter was pretty much the live newsfeed update. Forget about the mainstream media; just pretty much broke all barriers. And of course, we all know when he he's coined the term "fake news," that's where it all began. Obviously, we see Kamala Harris. I guess you could always say the Democrats have had more of a favorability when it comes to Hollywood, big tech. But I think that's slowly been changing. I mean, we've been seeing Silicon Valley investors and, you know, even YouTubers who you thought would be pretty liberal, and, you know, I could guarantee maybe some, not these YouTubers, but some other YouTubers were always for Hillary and the Dems, and now they're just openly endorsing Donald Trump. And after that assassination attempt, it's really hard to, you know, not support the guy, just from a holistic perspective. And this is really going to resonate with a lot of their viewers. I don't think they're making a calculated move that should I support this guy or else am I going to lose viewers. They genuinely have a belief that they're going to go out and support him, have a freaking interview with the president, and just let it go from there. And they genuinely vibe with the guy. I think that's all that matters here. But this pretty much is going against the whole, as Benny Johnson says it, the dinosaur media that, you know, they're not the beholders of the information. I mean, maybe you turn on CNN, Fox, or whatever, ABC, NBC, and it's like, well, how can Trump resonate with the young viewers? And he's been doing this time and time again. It's not just Adin Ross that he's been doing this. Right here, this is one of the latest polls of Project 38, and they're saying, you know, Harris and Trump are tied. I kind of don't believe it, but there's probably some merit to it. Just take a look at this. This is just the age. We're just going to look at the age brackets right here. And I believe anyone, obviously Gen Z, was born after 1997 and up to 2012. I don't think, yeah, I mean, so a good majority of Gen Z can vote. And it's going to be pretty important to capture that vote. So for the most part, it's still split. Of course, Democrats are always going to have that favorability when it comes to Gen Z. Young people, of course, and you see with older people, Gen X, baby boomers, you know, they're going to lean more Republican. But I would still say, even millennials, you look at this, 48%, it's still pretty high. It's a pretty split mark. And in all honesty, for the era we're living in right now, wokeism, you know, transgenderism, got to be politically correct all the time. 45% that are still leaning Republican, leaning for Donald Trump, for Gen Z, and that could be some millennials in here, is still pretty high in my opinion. So what are the mainstream media saying that, oh, well, Trump isn't going to resonate with younger folks, he's got to get younger folks. Well, he's been doing this consistently, and he's been doing these interviews consistently after he he lost the 2020 election, or some say he didn't lose it. So, but like I said, after 2020, he pretty much went on this, obviously he took a little break and he went on these interviews and, he sort of never lost the limelight. And I think it was a calculated move on his part, but it's also just a move that, it resonates with younger people. It hasn't just been happening. I mean, we even had a stream, he had a stream with the NELK Boys. And I mean, just look at this, right? I mean, they've been, they showed up at a Trump rally. This was actually maybe 3 years ago. I don't know if this was pre-election. Yeah, it was. But I mean, you could just see the enthusiasm that's going on here. I mean, Trump calls them on. Yeah, so it's like Trump. He's been doing this for a while. He hasn't just started this, and I think this is going to make a huge move. If Trump hadn't done this, if he was kind of more of an establishment figure, I do think it wouldn't resonate as much. And so I think kudos to him. Like I said, he knows what television is. Obviously, I think people forget that about him. I mean, he knows when the lights are the brightest, he's going to show up. And kudos to him. And just look at the car in the back, that perfectly wrapped Tesla Cybertruck. It's crazy because Trump wasn't always the biggest fan of Elon, but it seems like things have changed, especially after Elon took over X. It's just been a whole circus that's gone on after that 2020 election. So just take a look at this, guys. Adin Ross gives Donald Trump a Cybertruck, and we all know this. And we'll get into something else that he also gifted Trump. It seems like a reoccurring theme. But this just blew my mind. I mean, Adin Ross gives Donald Trump a Cybertruck, and we've all seen this. And it features the wrap. You got the MAGA sign in the front near the hood, or near the front. The wrap is Donald Trump. That post-assassination photo that you couldn't pay millions or billions of dollars to get that photo for, and you just got custom American, American colors wrapped around the car. Honestly, insane wrap. Kudos to Adin Ross for this. I thought the first give he gave Trump was just, I mean, that's a gift in of itself, but this is just insane. This is definitely, smart play on his, because this is just going to get automatic views because it's never been done before. And you can see Trump's reaction here as he goes.
Congratulations. All right, well, you can already see the gift.
Yeah, I can. Wow.
You can't miss it.
That's an Elon.
It is an Elon.
Wow.
Shout out to Mr. Musk.
That's beautiful. Hey, that is beautiful.
Am I going to close the door really quick? Just I want to show them. Check out this wrap and let me know your honest thoughts.
I think it's incredible. I think it's incredible.
I mean, I think it's just, you could just see Trump stunned. He's astonished. XQC in the background, it's funny. But this is an ongoing trend, and we kind of got the data afterwards. About 580K people that were live on a stream, and Trump reacted. And we got the total number. So I don't know if this was true, but he's got over 100 million views on that stream, I guess, after it was live. It exploded. Trump kind of knew that it was, I mean, like I said, he's a calculative guy. And I believe Donald Trump Jr. had, I think actually Barron Trump, his son, had set him up with Adin Ross. And then Donald Trump Jr. was like, it's going to be a pretty important interview. Adin Ross is big stuff, obviously. So, thank you to Barron. Introduction to your friend. Numbers are really big. 100 million views. I mean, that's a third of America's population right there. About a third. Obviously, they're not all from America. These viewers are definitely not going to just all be from the United States. But that just goes to show you the brevity of the leverage that these new content creators and streamers have. As we're rolled to a creator economy, this is what it's all about. So as it affects the polls, listen, I honestly think I'm not worried at all. I think he's doing what he has to do. He's resonating with the Gen Z base, with the Gen Z viewers, and that's going to continue to grow. I don't see it diminishing anytime. I'm sure he's going to do other interviews like this, other streams, because there's just only upside for him, right? And this is sort of the final. This is the thing right before he gifted that custom wrapped Cybertruck. Gave him a Rolex, just like the NELK Boys actually did. And I mean, you could just tell. I mean, there's a whole audience behind him, and I'll link the video in the description, the whole live stream. But Trump says, I don't know what you're doing. Trump really doesn't really have a huge. I mean, he has some idea, but he doesn't. Like I said, he's still a relatively old guy. And this whole Twitch streaming, YouTube stuff, it's all new to these older folks. But he's like, you really are respected. I go on to other shows and nobody makes a big deal of it. I mean, just put this into stark comparison with Trump's interview the with NABJ, the National Association of Black Journalists. Like I said, the host of that panel was just utterly rude. You don't start on an interview with that. It was a condescending tone, and you just see something like this, and it's like Trump's stunned, like, wow, he's like, he goes to these independent streamers and just full support. Obviously, there's going to be bias, but really, honestly, I mean, just even look how many likes. I mean, this is just going viral, and it's going all over Twitter. It's trending. So, quite frankly, as it affects the poll, guys, I'm not too worried. I think it's going to make a huge difference. I don't even think the polls can account for this. This is definitely going to make a difference as we head forward into Election Day. So, like I said, guys, that's sort of my opinion on it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like I said, please give a like on this video and subscribe for more election-based content. See you guys later. Peace.